Hello once again, YouTube. Criss the Nightbringer here, bringing you some Feed the Beast action. Now, when we left off on Feed the Beast, I was on an actual different map. I wasn't even on this map, and I'm gonna tell you why that is. It's because I'm rebooting this Feed the Beast series. Um, if you remember anything from the old Feed the Beast series, well, I'm going to explain to you what's changed and what's going to be different. As you can see, I'm in a different location, I'm in a different world entirely, and if you haven't seen the old series, I suggest you check it out, at least to see some of my old stuff. It wasn't really too old, it was done during the summer of this year, and so basically, I'm in a new place, rebooting the old series. I have brought all of the materials over to the new map. I apologize real quick if my voice sounds a little bit strange. It's because I work at a haunted house type of thing, and I lost my voice because I scream at people all day. Well, not all day, but like for hours, and it's terrible. It's terrible. So bear with me if I sound a little bit different or under the weather. Kind of sick too, but that's besides the point. Anyway, back to this stuff. Basically, I took inventory of every single piece of equipment that I owned on the old map, and I brought it over here. Some of you may think that's cheating. I'm gonna kind of explain why I did that in a bit. Even though I'm rebooting the series and I should be starting over, essentially, I didn't want to just let all of the stuff that I did before go to waste. So I brought it all here. As you can see, I already have all my jetpack and my armor on, as well as all the materials that I had. So this is my first base. This is where I settled down. Not really anything amazing going on over here. Let's see. Do I have the map on me? I don't. Is it in here? It is in here. Sweet. Okay. So I have this huge map of the entire area. Um, Basically, if you know anything about the old series, I'll explain it to you right now. What I was going to do. This is the Industrial Planet of Doom, Project I.P.O.D. I know that's a really weird acronym. I came up with Industrial Planet of Doom and then iPod seemed to fit. So swag, I'm going to take it. But basically, oh Jesus, can't control my own jetpack. Basically, if you remember anything from the old series, Project iPod wasn't exactly turning out to be the Industrial Planet of Doom that I was hoping it was going to be. Um, it was all very too earthly, it was too normal, it wasn't futuristic or amazing at all. It's supposed to be the most dangerous factory in the history of Minecraft. It is going to be toxic, it will be hazardous, radioactive, it will be dangerous and sharp and jagged and electrical. There will be places where you just die instantly, there will be places where you are just not meant to go, which will be 95% of the area. It's just supposed to be a very dark, gloomy, dangerous, futuristic, grimy factory of destruction and decay and pollution and all that good shit. And it wasn't going that way in the old series. I was building the blast furnace, but I wasn't building my version of a blast furnace. I was building a realistic blast furnace. If you don't know what a blast furnace is, it's what you use to create steel and iron. Um, Now, I know those things are already implemented into Minecraft through the use of mods. Basically, what I was doing though was making realistic versions uh, of the actual machinery that you would find in real life, like a real blast furnace, which is 30 meters tall and like has like fucking cool ass shit, all these mechanical parts, and it's a little bit more complicated than just throwing coal into a furnace and calling it a blast furnace. Um, so yeah, that's basically the whole premise of this series, whoosh, whoosh, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Um, so I'm rebooting it, and here I am with all my junk in crates, just fucking tons of crates. I'm not kidding, I literally had all this stuff. I wrote it all down. I do apologize if the video just cut itself right there. For some reason, my screensaver is changing, and every time it changes, it resets my video or does some crazy shit. So I'm gonna come over here and show you what I've got accomplished so far and what's going to happen in this new series of mine. Um, this isn't going to replace any of my Minecraft stuff. This is a new thing that I'll be adding to my schedule. It's been keeping me very busy lately because I've had to get it all set up, and I'm doing lots of stuff with my channel and lots of stuff for other people and lots of classwork. So I apologize if I've been away for a while. Uh, Please don't take that as a sign of me just like disappearing off the face of the planet, because that's not really what happened. After all, I'm here. So, as you can see, I've got some quarries going, throwing in some biofuel, and we're starting the quarry, and oh, okay then. Apparently it set up a new thing? The fuck? What the hell is going on? This one's going, which is interesting, because I thought this thing ran out. This one's going too. Ooh, I'm getting more shit. Cool. I thought this ran out of fuel, but I guess not. Anyway, um, like I said, I brought all this stuff from my old series to this one, to this map. And I took an inventory count and then I started quarrying this area out because this is going to be the center of my factory. Right here is going to be a massive shaft that goes down hundreds and hundreds of meters. I have a special way of doing that. Many people probably have never used these mods the way I will. Many people have never built things the way I will. And that's what I think is special about this, is that I'm going to be building things to look cool as well as function the way they're supposed to. I'm going to make blast furnaces look cool and smelt iron. I'm going to make, like actual factories that do stuff and not just fake shit that looks like a Minecraft block. Because that's stupid. I don't want to do that. That's boring. Anyway, here's the situation. Here's how this is going to go down. As often as I can, I will play this game in survival. Um, I will play in survival to go on adventures. I will play in survival to build. I will play in survival especially when it comes to building machines, because building the machines is really what costs you all your resources in this mod pack. Building structures really isn't a problem because generally the things you build structures are relatively cheap to get. I don't really build structures out of pure diamond. So, I mean, like, it's not like I'm going to run out of diamond. But I do have to use those diamonds on lots of machines, especially because I have Greg Tech installed. If you're wondering, this is Feed the Beast Unleashed. This is the latest version of, like, the Ultra Feed the Beast mod pack. Um, they removed Greg Tech, but I reinstalled it. The one mod that I really wish we had, though, was Red Power, because that was just amazing. You could do all sorts of stuff with Red Power, and it's gone, which really makes me sad. I'm going to miss the frames. I'm going to miss the wiring, because that shit was cool. Adding wires to your stuff was really awesome, just making things look super electrical. So yeah, here's where everything's going to go. To the north is going to be a military base. Keep in mind that all of this is going to be very dense. There's going to be buildings right next to each other, really tall skyscrapers in the center here, around this big shaft that I'm building. Oh shit, almost fell. Um, so right here is a giant shaft that I'm carving out. Quickly, let me just, okay, just making sure that you guys can see. Um, Right here is going to be a massive shaft. It's a 101 diameter cube? No, not cube. Sphere, circle, right? 101 meters across. It's going to go down for miles. You may not understand how I'm going to achieve that. Perhaps I'll reveal my secret to you in the future. Basically, I'm going to be able to go down for miles in game. I'm going to seamlessly travel from one level to another for miles into the ground. You might not believe me now, but I figured out a way to do it, and I think it's pretty legit. So I hope you guys get to see that in the future. It'll be really cool for the way I'm going to be doing this factory. Um, it's going to be like a secret underground base where I make all sorts of like secret weapons, kind of like Area 51 underground base. There's flying saucers and shit down there. You don't even know what's going on. The factory, for the most part, is actually going to be underground. It's because I want it to be dark. I don't want to build a big room for all this stuff to be in. I want the factory to be dark and dangerous and like kind of like those horror movies or horror games where they're on like a spaceship or some factory or some metal rustic place where it's all dangerous and crap. I want it to feel like that. I want it to feel really grimy and dark and gritty, um, because that's the whole point, right? So right here is going to be the center of the factory. It's basically going to be the access to all the factories below the surface. To the north, like I said, there is going to be a military base. Those are mountains in the north. I'm going to go fly over there right now, um, so you guys can see. All in this area, this is the shrubland. I have biomes aplenty turned on. This is, no, this is outback. This is the outback biome. And This is all going to be city, futuristic city, kind of like the city that you find in the new SimCity expansion that's coming out. It's going to look kind of like that, very Blade Runner-esque. It's going to look pretty cool. To the north is going to be a military base with, hangars and silos and stuff built into the mountains. Um, there's some more mountain ranges to this side, but they're just regular mountains. They're not canyons. That's a canyon or a mesa biome. To the uh, to the west is going to be communications and spaceport built into the mountains. That's going to be pretty cool to build. Probably far off in the future though. Um, to the south is going to be like a really industrial area where like all of the exhaust from the factories down below goes, all the toxic waste materials go to the surface. There's going to be vats of just sludge and biohazardous material and stuff like that. And to the east is going to be farmland. That's where my old base was, and that's going to be, biodomes with like massive amounts of crops just chilling in them and places for animals to chill out. This is my new setup right here. This is where I'm hanging out right now. So yeah, that's going to be in that direction. As you can see, it's that very dark green area in the center of the map. Just for the video's sake, I'm going to turn this back to day because it's really too dark. And I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's terrible. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Um, so, like I said, I was going to be playing as much of this as possible in survival. Here's the issue. In the past, when I've tried building and playing this game legitimately, it's taken too long to get to the point. The whole idea is that I'm building a really cool factory for you guys to look at. In the next episode, I want to start building. I want to start showing you my cool ideas for what we're going to do. And it's just going to take too long if I do all of it in survival. So the idea is that I'm going to be playing in survival for as long as humanly possible. And when I run out of resources, if I've run out of resources from a quarry or it's not dig enough for me, then I will start playing in creative. Um, I will not build any machines or mechanical things or pipes or wires. I will not even build a redstone engine or a tank in creative. I will not place one down. I will not do any of that stuff. I will only build the structures of buildings. I will build the floors and the walls and the windows of buildings, and that's it. Maybe the catwalks. That's it. Nothing more. I don't want to spoil the idea of creating a factory um, by doing it entirely in creative. I only want to do the bare essentials in creative if I have to. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. What I mean by that, you'll probably be able to see that in the future when I start running low on resources. I have a lot right now, but that's quickly going to run out. After all, I have to build an entire city, a military base, a spaceport. Actually, I can read off everything that I have planned right here. It's on a list. Give me a moment while I look at it. Hmm. Yes, I have to build toxic waste dumps and homes and city and metal production and storage facilities and weapons testing and weapons production and machinery and power stations and sewage and power distribution and oil production and food production and farms and magic testing and magic places, I don't know, underground materials that need to be produced in control centers and waste disposals and advanced weapon testing and bio laboratories and airship construction, parks and recreation, communication space center, air filtration, air yes, air filtration, monorails, hangars, armories, barracks, medical bays, and hospitals, all of that stuff. I plan on building. I plan on building it for you guys, and I hope you guys are really interested. Um, The first thing we're going to be building, hopefully I can start this in the next episode, is the holodeck. It's not actually a real holodeck, and it's a kind of a twist on some Feed the Beast mods that I'm going to be using in order to create it. Like I said, I'm going to be building this for effect and looks, as well as for the actual practicality of the machines. I'm going to be making things look good. I'm going to be making things look like a professionally done Minecraft build, possibly with time lapses. I'll see if I can do that. I see if my computer can handle that shit. In fact, I just ordered a graphics card, a dedicated graphics card, because my computer has one built in with the CPU. So hopefully you guys get to see a boost in the quality of my videos, as well as some more content in the future with that. So yeah, the first thing we're going to be building is a holographic projector system. It's going to be really fucking cool. I already planned it out and designed it. I have all the materials that I need, I think. So we'll start building that in the next episode. Um, I would like to say one last thing before I sign off for the day, and that is I noticed recently, you may have noticed that my channel got really big, and recently it has also shrunk down to less than it was once before. And I really don't understand what's going on with that. I think it was mostly because I started doing Star Made vids, and I have since then stopped making Star Made videos. I've stopped making them for over a month at least. There's a reason behind that. It's because Star Made just isn't a finished game for me. This, in my opinion, what I'm going to be doing in this series is way more interesting than what I'll be doing with StarMade. StarMade is cool. StarMade has cool spaceships. StarMade is, pretty damn cheap, and a lot of people can get their hands on it right now. In fact, it's free to get the beta and alpha access, but it's just not my cup of tea right now. I mean, it's really cool, and I do appreciate the game. I'm going to be playing it in the future, no doubt, but right now, it's just not got enough in it for me to be satisfied as a game, as a gamer. Um, I want to show you guys awesome stuff. I want to show you guys cool shit. I'll be showing you guys cool shit with this Feed the Beast stuff, but I can't do that much interesting stuff in StarMade. That's why I stopped watching it. So I hope that with this new series, I get a lot more attention um, from my viewers because I'm sorry guys, but like, what the fuck is the point of subscribing to someone if you're not gonna watch their stuff? I have over 1,000 subscribers now, and only 20 people watch my videos constantly. 20 people watch my videos. Like 20 views is the lowest views I have on any of my videos right now. Why? Like, you guys fucking subscribe to me and you guys don't watch my stuff, and it confuses me because I'm trying to provide you with entertainment. I'm trying to provide you with stuff to watch while I do other things. Maybe you're waiting for a particular video to come out. But why the fuck aren't you just spending your time watching my videos if you subscribe to me? That's the whole point, is so you can get updated with stuff that I'm doing. I personally don't subscribe to one channel just because they released information on a game or played one game. I've subscribed to a channel because I like that person, and I hope that's why some of you subscribe to me. Um, I'll tell you straight out, the people that are doing this, fuck off. Like, if you're not interested in my channel, then why did you subscribe? That's all I have to say. Um, Not a lot of people are willing to say that to their subscribers, but I have the balls to because I want you guys to realize that, I'm trying to make awesome shit for you guys. I'm trying to make something really cool and interesting, something that nobody has ever seen before, and I guarantee you, nobody has seen the factory that I will be producing for you guys in the future. So fucking watch it. Be interested. Check that shit out. It's something new, and even if it's something old for you, you know, at least watch it before you judge it. At least watch it before you dismiss it. And that's all I have to say. Um, I'm gonna go cry now because my voice is gone, as you could probably tell. Um, and that's it. I'm gonna go fucking punch a cow. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm tired as fuck. And I'll see you guys in the future with the next build. And hopefully by then my voice won't be so shitty. And hopefully some more of you will be watching my videos on a regular basis. Comment, rate, favorite, subscribe. Click the link at the end of the video to watch the next episode. Check out my Google Plus and my Twitter as well, and I will see you guys next time.